Unrolled the awning, let it dry out. Didn't have time from the last camping trip. I figured I'd let it air out here while I fix that airline. Well, let's take care of this blowing airline. You can see that it just blew apart out the side. I did have some in the house and some brass ones. Looks like we're gonna be in luck. Surprised this plastic one lasted all this long. Came in a kit. Not really ideal, especially in the engine bay. There's lots of heat. Under pressure, this plastic will soften up. Once it softens up enough, pressure just blows it out. Replace it with this brass one. I shouldn't have to worry again. Let's get some B-roll for the B-roll people before it gets too tight and I gotta use both hands to kind of hold it. There I am. New brass one. Gonna put these ones in the Jeep. Making great use of my Tuffy security box. I should actually throw some 1/4" airline too for my next trip out, just in case I need some. Now what's wrong? I got no power. Maybe if I wasn't being an idiot and pressed the right button. In case you're wondering, it's an ARB knockoff compressor that I don't know if you can still get it at Princess Auto or not, but sure works good. Like half the price. What is this person doing? Taking pictures or thinking about taking a piss on the side of the road? Oh wait, never mind. There's a couple cows loose outside the fence. Must have snuck underneath. What a majestic view. All the ones along the creek, of course, are taken. As you can see, it's kind of a crappy day out. It's raining. I'm gonna finish working on the dirt bike. Got some front brakes, new chain, rear brakes. I think that's all I need to do. Rotate this around to the master link, which is right there. Will the Milwaukee 3/8 bust that free? We're gonna find out. Oh yeah, easy peasy. There. This is my new chain, got right here. Let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. Actually, it actually split because how bad a shape it was. That's what I was kind of concerned about. I'm gonna spin this in a little more. Well, that's a great sign. I did not miscount. Now we got the master link. And you can see in the instructions, coat with grease, O-rings in the back, O-rings on the front. O-rings are in, greased. So it's not going to be that easy to get that clip on, but I bought this tool a while ago. It's a chain breaker kit, but it has this press. And I'm hoping I can press it enough that I can squeeze it together. And hopefully enough that I can get this clip on. Right now I just want to double check. Make sure. Yeah, it'll go. Having that press definitely helped out. There we go. We got her. So these definitely were not ideal. I'm really surprised they didn't break, but they worked. I was able to clamp onto them and get it to snap into place. I just want to rotate it around once to get back to the master link. There we go. Right there, and I'm going to start setting the tension up. Haven't torqued it down yet, but I got my 3 fingers. Check my measurement. Both sides. Looking good. Let's get these jam nuts tightened down. And we're torqued. The 6 mil. That will be able to spin right out. Let's get that out. There I go. Oh, I got it. So you can look at the difference between the old brakes and the new ones. It's completely wore out. So yeah, we didn't need to remove the caliper at all because this is your slide pin. Remove this, pull this out, we can slide the brakes out. Make sure that they're set in there at the bottom. And now my brake fluid is gonna be way too high. I should almost look at sucking some out. Maybe that'll be for another day. I got a syringe I might be able to get in there. So right now, just pulling the level down, waiting for the brake fluid start to get a little cleaner. So now I got some DOT, got 4, gonna pull into there. Syringe out, inject in there. We're almost at the top. Put that right there. I just filled it back up. I'm gonna apply me some vacuum, crack it open. Watching that volume sink down. Gonna see if I can get away with just pulling these bolts out and not have to remove these. Because if I get these, there should be enough room still. So these are 12 mil. And before I get too crazy, I want to get that out of there. And I also want to see if I can bust that one free. Holy shit. So hold on. I'm not a big fan of this, but it worked today. Perfect. Then let's get this one. And maybe we can get this out beforehand. So looking, that's the new brakes, that's the old ones. Yeah, that's a big difference. Compress that piston back in. Here comes the fun part. Let's see if we can get these back in easy enough. So I have to spread the disc pads there. So open now. Get one into place. Same thing here, might as well suck the brake fluid out of her and get some fresh stuff in there. There we go. The vacuum is happening. And it went down pretty quick. Put some fresh oil in there. Gonna run that down too. It's a long line down there. I just have it topped up. New brake fluid. We'll put this cap back on there. Well, so much for taking the bike for a rip in the alley to break in the brakes. It's gonna have to wait. The rainy season's here. Either way, that was a good afternoon to spend. New chain, all new brakes. All the brakes were shot pretty much. So I am ready to go for the woods now. Play around on the bike. It's gonna be fun. I was off for 2 weeks and only able to get the bike out twice, which is kind of sad. That's the problem. I just got too many hobbies and not enough time to entertain them all. So the Jeep tent with the rain gutter will actually put water right in your Jeep, in case you're wondering. After a good day working in the garage, it's time to head to Village Brewery and have some motherfucking beer time and some nachos. The food's really good here. Oh yeah, scored some Calgary beer from Village Brewery. Watched a documentary on it last night, and that's the only reason why I came in, and definitely will be coming back for more. I got you some Calgary beer. What do you think? What do you think? Are you excited for the Calgary beer? Are you gonna check it out? Hello.